Computer Architecture and Organization Final Examination presented by Ria Maybe Navars. The Central Processing Unit. The Central Processing Unit (CPU) is the primary component of a computer that acts as its control center. It also referred to as the central or main processor. A complex set of electronic circuitry that runs the machine's operating system and apps. So let's talk about the instruction sets, characteristics and functions. Questions. Letter A. What type of locations can hold source and destination operands? Answer. The data transfer instruction must specify the location of the source and destination operands, and it could be memory, a register, or the top of the stack. Next, letter B. What is the difference between arithmetic shift and logical shift? Answer. The arithmetic shift are the bits shifted to the left or right, and the vacant bit positions are filled based on the sign. It also assigned interpretation, while logical shift, the bits are shifted to the left or right, and the vacant bit positions are filled with zeros. Number 2. Addressing modes and formats. A. What is the difference between post-indexing and pre-indexing? The difference between post and pre-indexing is, post-indexing performed using the base address after operation, and then the index is added to the base address, while pre-indexing is an index added to the base address before the memory access operation. Next question is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of using a variable length instruction format? The advantages are it can contribute to more efficient and flexible instruction encoding, leading to potential improvements in memory usage, code density, and overall system performance. So that's all for about the advantages, and we will move forward to the disadvantages. The disadvantages of this are the processor complexity on instruction length. The variable length instruction format does not remove desirability of instruction, which is integrally related to word length. Number 3 or third part is about processor structure and function. First question is, what general performed by processor register? Answer. The processor registers play role in computer architecture by serving as fast, temporary storage locations for data instructions. The various purposes including data storage, addressing and instruction execution. Next is, why is a two-stage instruction pipeline unlikely to cut the instruction cycle time in half compared with the use of no pipeline? Answer. The execution time will generally be longer than the fetch time. The fetch stage must wait until it receives the next instruction address from the execute stage. Number 4 about the reduced instruction set risk. The first question is, if a circular register buffer is used to handle local variables for nested procedures, describe two approaches for handling global variables. First is global register set and second is the memory access. Next, what are the typical characteristics of RISC instruction set architecture? The characteristics of RISC are simpler instructions and thus simple instruction decoding, more general-purpose registers and takes one clock cycle. Pipeline can be easily achieved. Few data types. Simpler addressing modes. 5. Instruction-level parallelism and superscalar processors. First question is, what is the difference between the superscalar and superpipelined approaches? The superscalar deals with numerous instruction pipelines in order to execute a multiple instructions. On the other hand, superpipeline put part of primary computational pipeline into more stages. The last question is, what is register renaming and what is its purpose? Answer. Register renaming is a form of pipelining that deals with data dependencies between instructions by renaming their register operands. The purpose of this to avoid regciter by creating temporary and eliminate data hazards. So once again, this is Ria Maybe Navars from BSIS 2A. Thank you for watching.